Bihar is officially in election mode. The Election Commission of India on September 6 announced the schedule of the 2025 assembly polls, setting off what promises to be one of the fiercest political battles in recent memory. As campaigning begins and the model code of conduct kicks in, the state known for scripting dramatic political twists is once again at the center of national attention. This time the stakes go beyond Patna as the result could ripple all the way to Delhi. For decades, Bihar politics has been a story of alliances and betrayals, and no one embodies that more than Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Once celebrated as Sushashan Babu for bringing roads, power and semblance of order to a state long dismissed as lawless, Kumar now struggles with the image of Paltu Ram, the turncoat. His repeated flips between BJP-led ND and the RJT-led Grand Alliance have cost him credibility, leaving even his supporters uncertain about which version of Nitish they'll get next. Yet, the 73-year-old leader remains a political survivor. Backed by the BJP and smaller allies of NDA, Nitish hopes to ride on his record of development from the Patna metro to rural welfare schemes and his still considerable grassroots network. The BJP meanwhile is aiming for a bigger slice of pie, banking on upper caste, EBC and Mahadalit voters, and testing whether its national popularity under Prime Minister Narendra Modi can translate into another state victory. Opposing them is the India bloc led by Tejashwi Yadav's Rashtriya Janata Dal. Tejaswi, inheritor of both his father Lalu Prasad Yadav's charisma and his controversies, he's pitching a campaign built on youth, jobs and social justice. His promise to expand reservation for EBCs and protect marginalized groups is aimed at widening RJD's traditional Muslim Yadav base. The bloc, which also includes Congress and left parties, hopes to convert the state's unemployment and anti-incumbency into a unifying force. But internal wrangling over seat sharing remains a weak spot that could blunt its edge. Caste remains the invisible hand guiding Bihar's politics. The NDA banks on upper caste and backward communities like the Kurmis and Koris, while the India bloc relies on Yadav and Muslim consolidation. Dalit votes are fragmented and the extremely backward classes could once again prove decisive. Yet, beneath this traditional arithmetic lies a generational divide. Young voters frustrated by migration and joblessness may no longer be swayed solely by identity. Adding intrigue to this mix is Prashant Kishore's Suraaj party. Once the political brain behind Modi's 2014 campaign and Nitish's 2015 win, Kishore has reinvented himself as an outsider promising caste-neutral politics. His 3,000-kilometer Padyatra across Bihar and plans for open primaries, right to recall legislators and 90% first-time candidates have captured urban curiosity and media attention. But his critics argue that Bihar's politics, rooted in caste loyalties, cannot be rewritten overnight. Amid these social currents, the special intensive revision of voters list has also made some noise. The Election Commission deleted nearly 4.6 million names across the state, citing duplication and migration, while adding about 3.8 million new voters, mostly first-timers. Opposition parties claim that many of the deletions came from minority and migrant-heavy districts, accusing the ECI of bias in favor of the ruling alliance. The Commission denies any wrongdoing. But in a state where elections are often decided by narrow margins, the issue of voter list has become political ammunition. But why? If the NDA falters in Bihar, it could send tremors through Delhi, raising doubts about BJP's dominance in the Hindi heartland ahead of 2029. Though there are no constitutional link between a state defeat and the national polls, political whispers of a midterm general elections have already begun circulating. Ultimately, this election is a test of fatigue versus faith, whether voters still believe in Nitish's governance model, trust Tejaswi's promise of change, dare to give Kishore's experiment a chance. Bihar has seen everything: revolution and regression, migration and resilience, cynicism and courage. In 2025, as another political drama unfolds, one question looms: is Bihar ready to move past its politics of survival and towards a politics of choice?